Hi friends, now we are going to learn about an important part of the second part, heat and temperature. In the previous class, we learned the measuring device, that is thermometer. This thermometer may be of different kinds. This thermometer may be of different kinds. Depending on the different bases, we can classify thermometer into different types. Let us consider types of thermometer. Types of thermometer. One kind of thermometer is depending on the different scale division invented by the different scientists. These are number one on the basis of scale division. On the basis of scale division. Here we can divide. Here we can obtain the three types of thermometer. The first one is the Kelvin thermometer. Kelvin thermometer invented by the Lord Kelvin, and the lower fixed point and upper fixed point 273 Kelvin is the lower fixed point, 373 Kelvin is the upper fixed point. And number two, the Celsius thermometer, where 0 degree centigrade is the lower fixed point and 100 degree centigrade is the upper fixed point. And number three, the Fahrenheit thermometer. Where the 32 degree Fahrenheit is the lower fixed point and 212 degree Fahrenheit is the upper fixed point. Another one type of thermometer is also here on the basis of the thermometric substance, which helps to measure or which helps to take the accurate reading of the temperature by expanding or by contracting through the capillary tube. This is the thermometric substance on the basis of this. On the basis of thermometric substance. Thermometric substance. On the basis of this, thermometer again classified into different kinds. The first one is the liquid thermometer. Liquid thermometer. And the second one is the gas thermometer. In this case, in liquid thermometer, also there are different options because different types of liquids can be used as a thermometric substance in the thermometer, but we use or generally we get the thermometric substance used in the thermometer is the mercury. So there are different types of thermometer: liquid thermometer, alcohol thermometer, where alcohol is used as a thermometric substance. Water thermometer. Though nowadays the alcohol and water thermometer are not used at all. Only the mercury thermometer. Only the mercury thermometer is used now. But in case of the gas thermometer, which gas is used as a thermometric substance? That is the nitrogen. Nitrogen gas is used in the thermometer. Another one type of classification of thermometer is also here, depending on the basis of the field of application. On the basis of the field of application, number C, another one type of thermometer is here. On application, where it is used, where the thermometer is used, depending on this, the thermometer may be of two types. Number one, laboratory thermometer. And number two, clinical thermometer. In case of the laboratory thermometer, here the mercury is used as thermometric substance. Also in case of the clinical thermometer, here also mercury is used as a thermometric substance. These are the different types of thermometers. Okay, and here I mentioned that the clinical thermometer not only used to measure our body temperature, it is also used to measure nowadays for pet animals. To measure the temperature of the pet animals also, we can use the clinical thermometer. Okay, and there are some advantages of using the mercury as a thermometric substance. The pure mercury is obtained from the nature, and mercury is a liquid at ordinary temperature. The boiling point of mercury 300, above 300 degrees centigrade, 357 degrees centigrade, whereas the freezing point of it is minus 39 degrees centigrade. So within this wide range of temperature, mercury can measure the temperature of a body. Similarly, mercury expand uniformly. For reading of temperature, the expansion of mercury at 10 degrees centigrade to 20 degrees centigrade rise of temperature. Again, for another body, 90 degrees centigrade to 100 degrees centigrade rise of temperature, the expansion will be uniform in case of the mercury. So these are the advantages of using mercury as the thermometric substance. And also we see in clinical thermometer, there will be a kink in the capillary tube just above the mercury bulb of it, and it helps to take the accurate reading of our body temperature. In absence of the kink, if there is no kink in the capillary tube just above the mercury bulb, then as soon as the thermometer is removed from the patient's body, the rising mercury column falls and the mercury comes back to the mercury bulb. We cannot take the accurate reading by seeing the position of the mercury. But if there is a kink, then it helps to stay the mercury at the rising level. That's why we can easily take the accurate reading of the temperature of the patient's body. This is one importance of the clinical thermometer, presence of the kink in it. And laboratory thermometer, the capillary tube is thicker. The bore of the capillary tube is thicker in the laboratory thermometer. In case of the clinical thermometer, it is very thinner. In laboratory thermometer, there is a hook to hang it in the wall in the laboratory. But in clinical thermometer, there is no such hook. In case of the clinical thermometer, there is a red mark at a particular point, that is practically at 98.4 degree Fahrenheit, as the clinical thermometer is devised generally in the Fahrenheit scale at 98.4 degree Fahrenheit, that is the normal temperature of human body. And in case of the laboratory thermometer, it is used and Celsius scale division. Celsius scale division is used in the laboratory thermometer, and we see that the laboratory thermometer can measure a range of temperature greater than the temperature range measured by the clinical thermometer. These are some differences between the clinical thermometer and the laboratory thermometer. But how can we measure the temperature of a day by using an unknown thermometer? There will be a standard relation, like C by 5 equal F minus 32 by 9 between the Celsius and the Fahrenheit thermometer. Here also there is a standard relation between the unknown thermometer and a known thermometer to measure the temperature of a day in unknown thermometer. Let's see. Now we are going to learn about this. How can we measure the temperature of a day in unknown thermometer? Only by using the standard relation between them, we can easily measure the temperature of a day in unknown thermometer, for an unknown thermometer. For an unknown thermometer, what happened for an unknown thermometer? Let us consider this is an unknown thermometer. Let this is be X thermometer and this is be Y thermometer. This is Y thermometer, this is X thermometer. The lower fixed point of the X thermometer is A, the upper fixed point is B, and in case of the Y thermometer, the lower fixed point is, let this is be C, and this is the upper fixed point of the Y thermometer, that is D. And the reading of temperature of a day in the X thermometer, let this is be small x, and that of in the Y thermometer, this is be small y. So what will be the standard relation between the two thermometer, X thermometer and Y thermometer? That will be the X minus A divided by B minus A. This is equal reading Y minus C divided by the D minus C. Actually, what is the format of it? That is, the format will be the reading of thermometer X minus its lower fixed point, minus lower fixed point divided by upper fixed point, upper fixed point minus lower fixed point. Similarly, this is equal the reading of Y thermometer minus the lower fixed point of Y, lower fixed point of Y, and divided by the upper fixed point of Y. This is only for X and this is only for Y, minus the lower fixed point of Y. This is the standard relation between any two unknown thermometer. If we consider the temperature of a day in Celsius thermometer is one example of it. One example. The temperature of a day in an unknown thermometer of lower fixed point. Let us consider one example. If A equal unknown thermometer X, that is minus 10, and B equal 90. Upper fixed point of the unknown thermometer is 90. If the temperature of a day, the temperature of a day, the temperature of a day was 20 degrees centigrade, what will be the reading of temperature of that day in unknown thermometer? What will be the reading? Only by using this relation we can easily calculate this. Let's see how can we calculate this. Let us consider. By using the standard relation between them, we can easily calculate this. We can easily calculate this. Let us. The reading of the Celsius thermometer, that is 20 minus its lower fixed point 0 divided by upper fixed point 100 minus 0. This is for the Celsius thermometer. Reading is given in Celsius thermometer. Now, let the reading be X. So this is X minus of lower fixed point minus 10 divided by upper fixed point minus lower fixed point. From this relation we can write this 20 by 100, this is equal X plus 10 divided by 90 plus 10. That means 20 by 100, this is equal X plus 10 divided by 100. So we can write this 20 equal X plus 10 or X equal 20 minus 10. The reading will be 10. In the unknown thermometer, the reading of temperature of that day was 10. Okay, so this is an important numerical. Okay,